have an English.
Yeah, I had to have I have an English, but I don't know if I change it if I get
You
the
can change it to English International
Oh, change it to English International.
and use your Alt on your keyboard, and then press the letter A.
Oh, okay. See, I only have it has Latin America keyboard. Okay.
There's also an app where you hold a key down and it will change it from English to Spanish.
Oh, gracias.
Yeah.
Great.
That's called what's it called? Swift type. So you could use that on your phone, Swift type.
Oh, Swift type. Okay.
That's one of the apps. Although once you know you want to be Latin, just get a Spanish keyboard.
I want to go back and I want to be able to go back and forth.
You can go back and forth. Once you're Latin, you don't have to do Latin stuff. You just have the Latin options on your keyboard. And on the right-hand bottom corner of your software, if you're using Windows, you'll see that there is a two-letter code, I believe. And if you click on it, you can change the way your keyboard behaves on the bottom right-hand corner of Windows desktops.
Yeah, see, I have here English ESP, English USA, English CMS, multilingual. I don't know which one to change it to. That's okay, no problem. My problem.
You will have to explore it.
Good.
Okay. And okay, so does anybody would like to read these sentences for you to practice your pronunciation?
Yeah, sí.
Okay.
Yo tengo un computadora portátil y lo uso para trabajar y estudiar.
Y estudiar. Ajá. Marshall, esta portátil.
Portátil.
And didn't he say yo instead of Joe? Are you supposed to say Joe instead of yo?
It depends if you want to sound Colombian or not.
Oh, okay.
That word yo, in Colombia, the Y, in most of the cases, we pronounce it like a J, like a J in English. So if you want to sound Colombian, you can say yo. But in many countries they say yo, yes, like an I, yes, like in English you say you, right? And in fact there is another way to pronounce it, and it's in Argentina and Uruguay, I think. They use sh like sh in English, so they say yo tengo. So yes, the way Marshall said it is okay too.
Also, keep in mind that we've taught in various classes that this is from Castellano or Castilian Spanish, right? So the country of Colombia primarily speaks Castilian or Castilian Spanish or Castellano from the region in Spain. So you can identify which countries use Castilian Spanish or regions of those countries. And like Diana saying, there are also other pronunciation exceptions like the Argentina exception.
Yes, we have different backgrounds because we have different migration. They migrated from different parts of Spain, so we got different pronunciations. That's why.
I thought Colombia uses Latin America and then Spain uses Hispania.
The same way that in England they speak certain way, and
like slang.
Yes, it's just that during the years they just started to change it. That's very social and social linguistics, or it's culture. It's about culture.
Now remember that Latin America does not mean that it just fits one bill. uses lots of its own vocabulary, just like each country, right? Meaning like using sombrilla instead of paraguas for umbrella, right? And in Spain, they would use paraguas, but for what the accent is, a double L or a Y is a J in general for Castilian or Castellano Spanish, Spain.
Okay.
And Colombia adopts that aspect, right? But there are a lot of different things. We're just talking about double L's and J's. I'm sorry, double L's and Y's.
Okay. Bueno. Gracias.
Thank you so much. So yes, it's like up to you if you want to adopt one pronunciation or the other. And anyway, everybody's going to understand the way what you're saying, because it's not too much change. The change is not too big. Okay, so I'm going to go to another slide. Okay, so I have here en general. Can you say en general, mi computador? Yes. En general, un computador tiene una pantalla o monitor, un teclado, una cámara, un mouse. This is a word that we take from English directly because most of us say mouse instead of ratón, which is the translation. Some people do use the word ratón. But in general, most people say mouse. Y un sistema de audio. Okay, so I'm going to read it again and then I will read what it means. En general, un computador tiene una pantalla o monitor, un teclado, una cámara, un mouse o ratón y un sistema de audio. Okay, so I'm talking in general, like the parts of a computer. Okay, in general, computer has a screen or monitor, and I want to know if you use screen or monitor or both. El keyboard, el teclado, las dos.
Sí.
Sí, Tiffany.
Monitor was a little more old school, right? So we used it a little bit more at the beginning of computers. Right?
It's pronounced pantalla? Pantalla?
Sí, pantalla.
Okay, bueno. Teclado. Teclado.
Sí. And the same happens in Spanish. I don't think many people use monitor. They say they use pantalla. Or maybe they use it more when they're talking about the desktop, because it's like separated from the actual computer. But well, right now we have these computers that are like TVs. Everything is in the same place. Okay.
Yo creo tienes razón, y la distinción es cuando es aparte. Sí. En general.
Sí, en general.
How would you say smart TV? La tele de, you said, how the TV has all the computers in it nowadays, or internet access?
Actually, we use the English word. We use smart TV.
Oh, smart TV. Okay.
Sí, nosotros decimos Smart TV.
Sí, es cierto. Sí.
Sí, voy a comprar un Smart TV.
Okay.
Sí, because if we translate it, it would be something like un televisor inteligente.
Sí, porque es como un televisor y la referencia es eso, pues los que han venido como más moderno, Smart TV.
Exactly. Sí, what is smart? Es como, it's shorter and it's easier to say smart TV than televisor inteligente. It's too many syllables, so we say smart TV. Yes, it's true. That one we took from English. Okay, mouse and a sound system. Okay, sistema de audio. I'm going to read it again, and if you have any questions, and if you please read it so that I can listen to your pronunciation and help you with that. Okay, so I'm going to repeat it. En general, un computador tiene una pantalla o monitor, un teclado, una cámara, un mouse o ratón y un sistema de audio. Okay, I'm listening to you.
Can you say audio again? Just so I want to hear that, please.
Yes, audio.
Audio, okay.
I say au.
Oh, audio.
Yes.
Audio. Okay, gracias.
Sí. Audio.
So it's almost like you break everything in syllables, right? Like like separate. Audio.
Yes.
Okay.
Not exactly in syllables, but we do pronounce every letter.
Okay. Audio. Okay.
Yes. I don't know. Ow. Like if you were going to say out, ow. Audio.
Oh, audio. Okay.
Sí, súper bien.
So the U is almost silent. Audio.
Yeah.
Un poco?
Well, un poco. It's relaxed. I wouldn't say it's how did you say?
Silent?
I wouldn't say it's silent, but I would say it's soft.
Oh, suave. Audio. Okay. That kind of tricks me up, the pronunciation sometimes.
Yes, I know. That's right. But yes, every time you say you see A and U together, you just say audio. Okay. Anybody who would like to read it, please?
I can try.
Yes, Tiffany. Thank you so much.
En general, un computador tiene una pantalla o monitor, un teclado, una cámara, un mouse, ratón y un sistema de audio.
Tiffany, esta preposición de. Exacto. Porque estabas diciendo di.
I just finished Italian class. That's why.
That's why.
D in Italian, de in Spanish.
Oh my God. So you have you have not only English but Italian interfering with.
That's tough. Doing two at a time. That's tough.
Yes, it's tough. Okay, and there's one also. I think maybe it's also from Italian. I'm not sure. Exactly. You said, Tiffany, you said pantalla, and it's pantalla.
Pantalla.
Exactly.
Gracias.
Because the two L's are like a J.
Yes.
Pantalla.
Thank you so much. Okay. I'm going to continue, and I am showing you here this. Los computadores de escritorio tienen también CPU o torre.
CPU.
We call them both ways. CPU o torre, la torre del computador o la CPU. Okay. Which is the CPU or the tower system unit. Which one do you use? I want to know.
The
CPU? Sorry, go ahead.
No, the CPU, I think we use only for a part of the computer. That is the main processing unit, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, central processing unit stands for.
The CPU is the central processing unit. It's the brain of the computer. Es el cerebro de la computadora que está en el motherboard. Es solo un chip que es el cerebro.
Ah, okay. So you would use what? Tower for the whole thing.
If it's a desktop, yes.
Okay. So, but we do use both. For us, the CPU, maybe we are not conscious about what CPU means. So we call the whole tower CPU. O torre, both work. Okay. So, and I have also here otras partes externas son la cámara, los parlantes y la impresora.
Otras partes externas son la cámara, los...
¿Qué significa parlantes?
Los parlantes son los speakers.
Speaker, okay. Is that the only word? Is there another word for parlantes or solo? Is there another word for speakers or solo parlantes?
Baffles.
Okay.
Or some people use the English word. Some people also use the word speakers, los speakers.
Okay.
O parlantes, o ¿cuál es la otra? Baffles.
Baffles?
Yes, it's B.
¿Puede escribir, por favor, baffles?
Yes, I am trying to get my chat.
B-A-F-A-L-A-S.
Baffles.
Las partes externas son la cámara, los parlantes y la impresora.
Y la impresora. Ajá, la impresora sería the printer.
Imprint.
Ajá, impresora. Ay, sorry.
Is that an infinitive, right? Imprinter is to print?
Okay. To print is imprimir.
Imprimir.